In chapter 11 of Robinson Crusoe, Robinson maintains his primary home at the cave, his castle, and his bower, his country seat. He also has his habitat for the goats and fields for his grain. Sometimes he takes short sails in his canoe. One day, he discovers a footprint in the sand. He considers the possible sources for the print, including the devil. He briefly tries to convince himself the footprint is his own, but this proves impossible. He decides the source is more likely human, a native from the mainland. He fears they may have discovered his settlements, his boat, or evidence of his existence, and he also fears that they may come for him. Overcome by fear, Crusoe considers destroying everything. He calms down, and common sense prevails. In 15 years on the island, he has not encountered another human being. He concludes that these visitors don't come often or stay long. Instead of destroying, he devotes his energies to fortifying his settlements, concealing their presence, building another wall. When Robinson Crusoe discovers the footprint, the fear is all-consuming. He obsesses over the footprint's origin, and he believes that the footprint may have been made by the devil. This theory is more comforting than the obvious reality that it's from another person. Crusoe believes in God, and believes God will protect him. As terrifying as the devil might be, it seems more favorable to Crusoe than the alternatives. He theorizes he made the footprint himself, but he cannot convince himself of this. Crusoe desperately wants human contact, but he is aware that he is much safer without it. He hides indoors for long stretches of time, meditating on the situation, trusting God to protect him. He acknowledges that if he is harmed, it is God's will. Even as he surrenders any sense of free will, he is haunted by this looming threat. He acknowledges that the fear is potentially more destructive than the actual threat itself, and he contemplates destroying his tiny empire in order to remain safe from these unknown invaders.